So this was a little controversial this past week. Stephen A. Smith was on his show talking like he does about athletes and made some comments about Bronny James and how he wouldn't be in the league if it wasn't for his dad and that, you know, he shouldn't even be in the G League. He's averaging about like 11, 12 points a game.
In the G League?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And so next thing you know, he goes to a Lakers game and LeBron sees him. You want to click over it? LeBron sees him and walks up to him to have a little discussion about it.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Yeah.
Coming up to me, unexpectedly, I might add, to confront me about making sure that I mind what I say about his son. Can't repeat the words because they ain't suited for FCC airwaves.
Oh, wow.
What he was doing. That wasn't a basketball player confronting me.
This is a good take.
That was
it's a great
parent.
take. Yeah, it's a parent. It's a dad.
That was a father. But then I wake up and
Bro, you talk about somebody's kid. Like there was on our travel ball team, not this year, but last year, there's these kids struggling, and we were down like 2 runs, and we were going into the bottom of the inning. Like we were going to play 6 innings, so we were like bottom of the 6th. And one of the parents, I go, "Oh, we can do this." I'm like, "Oh, we can do this. We can make a comeback." And the parent goes, "That's the bottom of the lineup. We're kind of screwed." And the mom, whose son's in the bottom of the lineup, turned around. Dude, she's ready to fist fight. She goes, "Excuse me?
Yeah.
What'd you just say?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
Baseball mom fight.
That's a different thing. This
is
is
different.
different. If LeBron James says something to the effect of, "My son right now is better than half the players in the NBA,"
I don't think he's saying. LeBron's not saying that.
he said that at one point. He said
He
that.
did say that at
Yeah,
one
he did
point.
say that.
That's why this is
Yeah,
weird to me.
LeBron said
Yes, he
it.
did. Yeah.
Really?
Yes, and not only that.
Well, that's-
not only that. He goes wherever he goes, I'm going. He wants to play with his son. I get
That's
all
fine.
Of it. It's
I'll
all
do the
good.
exact
I get
same
all
thing.
of it.
Yes,
all of it.
I'll do the exact same.
You get a pass for everything. It's
Yeah,
your son.
yeah.
You cannot then have your son in the NBA and expect people like Stephen A. Smith
Who's a public
to not
figure.
do their job.
Agree.
Got to do his job.
You guys
But I'm still okay with LeBron being like, "Hey, dude, I get critiquing him, but when you make it like, I don't know what he said about his son, but if you're making it personal, dude, well now this isn't LeBron James, the great basketball player. This is LeBron James, Bronny's dad. Well, now you got to deal with
It's
it."
all good. I mean, he loves his son, and I respect that, and I respect LeBron James.
But his son did sign up for the criticism when,
That's
when,
what I'm
when
saying,
you go to
is
the
that-
NBA.
that if you're gonna
But
put your son in
what
that
did Stephen A.
position-
Smith say about Bronny is really
I told
what
you
we
he
need to
said.
know.
He said he wasn't good enough to be in the NBA, and he wouldn't be in the NBA
and there are a
without
lot of
his
people
dad.
who believe that and feel that and
the
argue
ma- the
that.
majority-
And
of people think
I
that.
completely agree with him. But Stephen A. Smith, what I'm taking away from this is he's never taken a knee to anyone. Like, you got soft, and now you're like letting him pass.
That's his friend. I think it's weird. I don't think he wanted to make a big deal about it. He wanted to come back.
LeBron
now
has
and
a
defend it.
lot of power to LeBron
get it.
runs the NBA.
Yeah.
I don't think he's him taking a knee too. He's kind of like, I think he should have been
He's
like,
doing what you said. I get it. You're a
I
parent.
think he should have been like, I get it. He came to me as a dad. I criticized his son. All good. I get it. I still stand by. I don't think he should be in the NBA, but he is.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. All right.
And everybody, I think, who follows basketball, unlike me, agrees that Bronny probably would not have made a team in the NBA
No.
without his father's.
Yeah.
And that's on LeBron too. If you're going to put your son in that position, everyone, including the fans, are going to be saying that. So you can go ahead and I guess be mad at Stephen A. for doing his job.
Or be mad at LeBron for doing his job. Like there's pros and cons. Like pros, your son's in the NBA. Con, you're getting a lot of heat for it.
That's what happens.
That's what you should. It should be expected.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Actually, it's saying
Now,
it's
if
18
Stephen
to 20
A.
points
Smith
a game.
said something,
He's
really
averaging 18, 20
insulting-
points a game.
Yeah.
That's no punk, man. The kid can play.
Bronny is?
Yeah, 18, 20. That's no
He
punk.
is?
Yeah.
Then he's really good.
Oh, no.
18.
I saw him play at Syracuse. He's a Syracuse
the regular
kid.
season.
And but he didn't start.
he's a-
didn't he? He didn't start at SC, right?
Yeah, he
Or-
did. No,
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't
But
think he did.
there's a kid who's better on the team.
Oh, okay.
But he played it. He
But
got hurt.
He can play.
Fuck yeah, he can play. The NBA.
But
you know
if
how
he's
good you have to be in
if
the
he's
NBA?
averaging 18 to 20 points,
Probably because
That's a big deal.
So that's G League regular starter stats. His field goal average is 45.9, 3 points, 42. The numbers aren't terrible, but I think G League is just different now.
what is G League?
It's the league that goes under the NBA. Like you get drafted to the Lakers,
so he's not
you draft
playing in
to
the
their
actual
G League.
No, he is. He swings between the two of them. A lot of players do.
Okay, so if you're
Like
in
the guy
G
who won the
League, it's different.
dunk contest is a G League player, but then he'll come to the NBA.
But that's very different.
But then have this discussion somewhere else.
Yes.
Don't come up to him when he's sitting courtside next to Larry David and have this discussion.
I don't mind it. I don't mind. I do the same thing.
I think that's him pulling his card.
See, if Stephen A. Smith
he's
had
earned
said
it, though.
that Stephen A. Smith had made it personal and insulted Bronny as a person or done something, I would understand it. If Stephen A. Smith
I'd have to
saying,
see the
I don't
actual
think Bronny
take.
is good enough to play in the NBA,
Yeah, that's his job. That's
his
different. But if he made it personal, it's like the only reason he's there. Then it's like, hey, bud, chill. My son's averaging 20
might
a
be the
fucking
only
game.
reason though, right?
No, he's averaging 20 a game. He's
In the
pretty,
G League.
which is, you know how good that is.
It's
G-
not NBA though, right?
No,
what I mean?
but this is the
Big
problem with this. No, he's a professional basketball player averaging 20 points against other professionals.
Still a big difference. Still not in the NBA.
It doesn't matter. There's a lot of guys that start in G League and then go to the NBA and start.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, but it still stands that there are a lot of people that say he wouldn't have made
I
it.
almost want to. I might be. Wrong.
I don't know though. I don't follow basketball, so I'm just going with what I've heard and read. Hey, can I get some water, Silas?
Yeah.
Or you can give me
But
that.
also,
I'll take that one.
even if his son was fucking James Harden, you're still gonna get blowback. You're LeBron James. Like your son, no matter, he's never gonna outlive the shadow of his dad.
Why does LeBron get so much?
He's done a lot of cuck shit.
Yeah.
A lot of bitch shit. The whole George Floyd's, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
He flops, he's just product of the times. And he gets compared to Jordan, which nobody's ever going to win that argument.
Stephen A. Smith says it best. He's the top 3 best players of all time.
Yeah, that's fair.
Top 3 is fair.
Which ain't bad.
No.
Also, Michael's never told you he's the greatest.
No.
People tell you that he's the greatest. LeBron's like, or MJ's like, I don't have to tell you. LeBron has to like make his case, and you're like, what? This is awkward, dude. Like when he had that show on HBO, he's like, I'm the greatest of all time. Then his boy's like, you sure are? You're like, oh, this is cringy.
Yeah.
If you're the greatest, you don't have to tell people.
Well, would you choose if you had one person to choose on your team first to start your all-star team? Is it Kobe? Is it LeBron? Is it
It's
Kobe.
Mike. It's Jordan.
Mike.
It's Jordan.
It's Mike.
Yeah. Kidding me?
Then it might be Kobe, right?
Yes. And then, LeBron can fucking pass his ass off. But also, LeBron's a product of the times where these kids are just softer, see him flop for stuff, It's just a different ballgame.
In terms of like winnable energy, like sheer will to win,
Jordan's the best ever.
and then probably Kobe, right?
Yes.
And then LeBron.
Yes. Yeah, LeBron's clutch shooting is horrendous.
You got one shot left to take. You're going to give it to Jordan or Kobe. You pick Jordan? I wouldn't.
I don't know.
No,
I
I
don't
pick
know.
Kobe every time.
I don't know enough about basketball, but
Ask Sasha, your friend.
Sasha would say it's Kobe because he was his
Yeah,
boys.
he's close
Kobe
to
was
him.
good to him. He gave him the nickname The Machine.
Yeah, but
All right, what else you guys got?
Okay, so these texts were going around that Kanye was posting that he was talking to Joe Rogan and Joe Rogan was going to have him on his show. And so these texts went viral. But Joe came out and was like, hey, I don't know who you're talking to, but that's not me. But people kind of believed it at first because Joe has a lot of controversial guests. But this
Joe would
apparently-
not have Kanye on with all this stuff.
No, I know.
What controversial guest does he have? Don't let the media trick you. What controversial? Elon? What controversial
Well,
guest?
that's controversial to some people.
Yeah.
what's that? What's that?
Having Elon
She said
on.
Rogan has controversial guests on. Not really. To the left, maybe, but not really.
To some, yeah.
So this is the fake text between Rogan and Kanye. So this is the fake Rogan.
could've
This
told you
isn't
this
real
wasn't
Rogan.
Joe.
Yeah.
I could've told
I
you
love
right
the
away.
look of it. The natural and simple look of the studio is very future. I'd love to sit down and speak with you about. I am honestly a bit uncomfortable with your latest tweets. Is there a way we can clear the air on some of this when we sit down? And Kanye thinks it's real, goes, that's what the idea would be. And yes, I'm happy to know that the tweets make you uncomfortable. They are working. As you said, I'm off the reservation, aka off the plantation. And then Rogan goes, very cool. Listen, hey, Kanye, I don't know who you're talking with, but it's not me.